You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Spencer Rattler is going to be one of the most overlooked and underappreciated quarterbacks in the 2024 NFL Draft. He is the true definition of a sleeper pick. Current mock drafts have him going anywhere between the 80s to early 100s. That is very, very late. Rattler had completed 265 of his passes this last season for 3,186 yards and 19 touchdowns. The Gamecocks QB1 is a true game changer. Nevertheless, South Carolina, they were the 72nd ranked team in the country, which is very, very bad. But you have to weigh in on Spencer's shortcomings against being surrounded by personnel deficits. He only had one legit wide receiver who was still banged up, being Xavier Legette, after receiver Antron Wells was lost for the season in week 2. The second and third leading receivers on the team were tight ends, and the running game was absolutely horrible, ranked at 128th in the country, and the offensive line was decimated by injuries, and because of that, the result was Rattler being sacked 40 times, the 5th most in college football. And South Carolina also had the hardest FBS schedule in the country, according to Sports Illustrated, featuring 5 ranked opponents, with 4 of those on the road. Nevertheless, he still produced a higher completion percentage, which is 68.9% in 2023, than Caleb Williams, Michael Penix Jr., Cameron Ward, and Joe Milton III, not to mention Drake May. Look, Rattler is a gunslinger, but with that though, there does come ball placement issues and occasional dangerous passes. However though, his season interceptions dropped though from 12 to 8, and his pass breakups have also dropped. In the last 6 games of 2022, he charted 17 pass breakups, and in 10 games in 2023, he only had 19 total. That's a massive change. Rattler takes more calculated risks now, and he doesn't try to do too much as often as he did in the past. Instead, he'll eat a sack or throw it away, which is what is needed for an NFL caliber quarterback.